Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today, covering the opening of the Supercharging Network. Yes, you heard right. We will go into that topic because it's about to happen. And we will look into the US numbers. The first half of this year is just so dominant of Tesla in the United States. And if you're new to my channel, do consider subscribing, and we will look into the Supercharging Network in the United States, China and Europe as well in a second. So the decision to open might have been well misunderstood in the first point. Elon Musk said that he is planning to maybe open to one country this year and then open slowly to other countries later on. So first of all, it is not opening right away to everyone. So that's the first thing. And I'm not saying that I am positive or if I agree with that decision that they should do that. I'm not going to go into that. But he is not opening everything at the same time, which I think, a good decision. Furthermore, there are many open questions left. How much do people have to pay with a different car at the Supercharging Network? In Germany, a lot of people say they have to pay more than the Tesla owner. Second question is, how are those people going to pay? Because we do know that Tesla owners don't have to have a card or they don't need any card to pay. In Germany, on the other hand, we have several providers where you have like several cards, and it's kind of like crazy. It's not good service to conclude that. So we have to have a solution for those people coming from other brands. And I mean, honestly, Tesla is not going to change their business model. So I assume right now, if you're having like the charging cable that some brands need to adjust with to be able to charge at the Supercharging Network, we have to have people downloading the Tesla app. So with the Tesla app, then they could connect in that way. So that would be a way to do that. But again, it's pure speculation at that point because nothing is public yet what these negotiations are actually about and how they are working. So as we are looking at Austin and as we have looked at all the charging networks worldwide, we do know that Tesla is expanding massively. We do have now 25k charging points, charging stations, like as a whole we have 3k worldwide. So it's not a small number, but I think Tesla will be in some deals to get maybe more public money, or maybe the other car companies have realized that the third-party charging networks are not as good as Tesla's charging network, and they might say, well, we give you some money, you make that happen, and we are able to charge. That would be a way to do that as well. And if that's the case, honestly, guys, at some point, if a driver of a Chevrolet Bolt is going to a Supercharging Network and sees how well this is all working, or Ford Mach-E maybe as well, or Audi e-tron, maybe people will then be convinced that Tesla is not as bad as many people state, and this would help Tesla to get maybe new customers, and they earn some money, guys. I mean, honestly. So again, it's like a 50-50 thing. I think it is a decision where we know that not everyone can be made happy here. But again, I think at some point it will happen, and Elon stated that, and I think we will see the first brand and the first country this year, most likely Sweden as a country, I think so, and then maybe as a brand Volkswagen, or maybe a smaller brand, who knows. We will have to see. We do know that Tesla CEO Elon Musk has a great friendship with Mr. D's CEO of Volkswagen, so maybe they made a deal here, and we do know that there were some kind of negotiations happening. So again, that is actually some good news. It is some breaking news, It is a big decision to be done here, and it will affect Tesla in the next few years. And it will be interesting to see how much money Tesla can actually make with all these external customers. So, having said all of that, we have to look to the United States, because a part of the European competition and all these numbers with all those brands in the United States, guys, for the first half of the year, pure dominance, guys, pure dominance. And the Model S and the Model X are not even in that one here, because if the Model S would have been sold for the first half year with the new version, it would be right in that list too. So again, we do see comparing it to Europe, where there's a different way and a lot more models right now that are sold. We do see that in the United States, Tesla has a huge advantage when it comes to market dominance. I don't see that changing anytime soon here. The Model Y is just like smashing it with 76,429 cars, and the Model 3 in second place too, having some healthy numbers here. But what's happening with the third place? I mean, Chevrolet Bolt at 20,288. That's not even half of the cars of the Model 3. So if we take it as a brand, it's even worse if you look at it. So the market share is pure dominance here. And what is frightening for the competition, we are looking at Austin being done by the end of the year. Cybertrucks coming out. Yes, Rivian delayed their deliveries to September. So again, do you really believe we will see the first Rivians coming out here? I'm not sure. So we have the Cybertruck and the Model Y coming this year here from Austin, and this means more market dominance when it comes into that. And I'm expecting the Cybertruck in that list that I just showed you in the next year for sure. And it could actually happen that we will see Model Y, Model 3, Cybertruck, and the Model S in that list. And where is the competition, guys, honestly? So this is looking really healthy here. In Europe, again, much more models from Volkswagen, Audi, etc. So there are a lot more models and much more possibilities to buy an electric car. So therefore, a lot more competition. But this will change once Tesla is producing the Model Y. So thank you for listening, guys. I wish you all a wonderful day, and thank you very much for your support.